Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Backpacking Podcast, Backpacker Q&A, where we take your questions submitted by social media and answer them in a short 5-minute format, guys. So we're going to try and keep these episodes less than 5 minutes. Episode 1 went 10 seconds over, so forgive me for that. But I love these questions, guys, so keep submitting them via whether it be Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of those platforms, guys. My handle is Oz Backpacking, AUS Backpacking. That's where you'll find me. So keep those questions coming and please connect with me. Also, keep the support up for the Periscope app. So if you look into Periscope, download it. It's a live streaming app. I go live at least once a day showcasing Australia, guys. Would love to see you over there. All right, guys. So today's question was submitted by Chris via Instagram, and he asked, when you arrive into Australia, when you arrive to your first destination, so for example, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, whatever the case may be, how long do you stay for and what is there to see? So I'm going to have to give a bit of a generic answer again, guys, like episode 1, and I'm more than willing to narrow that answer down if you need help. So make sure you just send me a question via social media or via email, team@backpackingpodcast.com. But guys, in short, we're going to look at maybe Melbourne as the destination you're going to drop in at. And Chris, the answer is I recommend that when you arrive in Australia, you take 4 to 5 days to get over your jet lag and get sorted. Now, there's really 3 things that you're going to need to do when you first get to Australia. One of them is a tax file number. A lot of you may think that you might not work in Australia, but if you're going to be here for a year, there's an extremely good chance you are going to pick up some casual work. If you do that, you're going to need a tax file number. Second, you need to set up a bank account. I'll go into that in detail in a minute. And thirdly is have a look around and get over your jet lag and meet some people. So first one, tax file number. Guys, be careful. There are a lot of good looking websites out there that I know have been set up that are telling you you're going to pay $50, $60 or $70 in order to get your tax file number. Tax file number is free. I'm going to put links in the show notes. I'll probably even put a link up on this screen somewhere to take you out to where you need to go in order to get your tax file number for free. So when you arrive in Australia, make sure you got plenty of ID with you. You need maybe an international driver's license, your passport, a credit card, okay? That will help set you up for everything that you need. So you can apply online. You can also apply at a post office. So either go into your local post office or use the link that I'm going to provide in the notes below to go and get your tax file number. Secondly, guys, your bank accounts. Now, most places you go in Australia that I've found, they're going to tell you that you need to pay, or not pay, that you need to go somewhere like the Commonwealth Bank to set up an account. Great bank, no problems. But the 4 major banks that you're going to choose from, I think, are the Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank, ANZ Bank, or St. George, okay? I'm going to recommend that you go for the National Australia Bank, which is what we call the NAB. I have absolutely no affiliation with them whatsoever, except that I bank there. The reason I suggest them is they've got no fee accounts. In other words, you can get your money there and they're not going to charge you a cent unless you do something like go to a non-National Australia Bank ATM and draw money out. Whereas some of the other banks, they charge like a $2 monthly fee. It's not a huge fee, guys, but multiply that by 24 months, there's $48 right there. That's a meal out, that's a night out drinking, whatever the case may be. So check out the NAB. I've got a link on my resources page that links straight out to the website where you need to be on the NAB website to apply for an online account. Or as soon as you arrive, yet again, make sure you've got 100 points of ID, which is something like a passport, credit card, driver's license, and you'll be able to sort that out, guys. Okay, finally, places to see and things to do. It's going to depend on what you're interested in, guys. You're going to have nightclubs, you're going to have things that are cultural, you're going to have beaches. In Melbourne, you've got places like St Kilda, which is, you know, a nice place for a walk. You've got the casino, you've got lots of different stuff. You've got the Yarra River, you've got sporting events. So there's plenty of stuff to do, plenty of stuff to see. Most of your hostels are going to organise activities for you. I recommend if this is your first week in Australia, probably join in those activities, guys. It's a great way to meet fellow travellers. And then during the day, do some exploring, but get outside that hostel and meet people, guys. So, Chris, I hope that's answered your question. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the podcast so far. Hopefully this short version of the podcast is going to bring an exciting new element to it. We've also got guest co-hosts coming on this year, which is exciting. Join in the live streaming as well. And for today, guys, thank you for joining, and I'll see you next episode. Bye for now.